Uh-oh, it's going down. It looks like it's going down. 4.2 now, or 3.4. That's not good. Damn it. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to plug this into power or just remove the VGA. Does anybody know if the PEX rail is higher on a 3090 Ti or lower? Sorry. If you can give me that confirmation, I'll go plug this thing in right now. It would have to be verifiable. Your gut says not to plug it in, right? My gut just says that. Don't do it. No, don't do it. It's a graphics card.
This is caught. Uzama.
I
Touchdown.
soldered the chip on there with the RAM chips and stuff. So I'm gonna check and see.
Down inside the 25.
I did some metering, but it was a little warm. I'm gonna check it with ohms. Check the ohms on the main rails. I don't know. I can't really show this in. I can't remember what I was doing. Let me finish this. Okay. So now the PEX is 3.5. They just keep going up. 3.58. It's like 3.7. I don't know if that's a good PEX rail. I mean, I do know what a good PEX rail is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like 5 or 6 ohms. But it's I guess the only thing I can do is try it, right? From what I can tell, everything else seems healthy. I want to see what this is. 1.8 volts. Looks really good. 3005, 2000, 3000, 2000. Really high. It's really good. And then the 5 volt. Ooh, that might be. No, that's 11. That's 11K. So we get like 11,000 ohms on 5 volt. 1.8 volt. Dang, it's really jumping around everywhere. 4,000. Yeah, like 3,000. I think it's like, yeah. And then on the RAM, FBDDV, I think it's called. FBDD, it's something like that. It's off the top of my head. I got 42 ohms on that. So the PEX rail is the only one I'm concerned with. I tested it before. I was only getting, I was getting 2.7, but it was after I heated it up and got done with with everything. And I have not put power to this board yet. I transferred it from a board that has all in it. I tried digging it out. Like I tried digging out the burn mark, but it just got too aggressive. And it didn't really succeed. But I was able to test. See that? That's not supposed to be there. It's like a giant keychain. Oh, burn mark. Yeah. It had a burn. So I took all that off there and put it on here on a board I ordered. And so far, it looks like everything is good except the pecs. Like I said, the pecs rail is, 3.5, and it's supposed to be 5.5, unless 3090 Ti is different than a 3090. This is my first 3090 Ti board I've been probing around on. So I'm not sure if I should try it or not, is I guess what I'm trying to say. I mean, it looks good. First time doing this, by the way. Transferring the chips from a bad board to a new one. It looks like crap right now. I gotta clean it up. I was in a rush. Also gotta transfer a capacitor here in the back. You can tell. This one broke off. See that? You can tell it's gone. Maybe not. Let's see. This one. All right. It's supposed to be right here. Right there. This one has it right here. That's hard to do. I need to get like a different camera or something. See this one? I need to take that off and put it here. This one's missing. The board came like that, and I didn't realize that until after putting the chips on it, which is unfortunate. Minimal warping of the, I believe, 12 layer PCB, which is good. The BGA station I used the rework station is a very cheap and Chinese one. I do not recommend using this if you're going to do this a lot. I would love to have those really nice fancy ones that are like $3,000, but I don't have that. The place I work has this BGA, and yeah, just wish we had a little bit better one. But we don't do really much of these repairs, like removing the chips and putting them on here to justify spending that money. But maybe it's something I can talk to them and see if we can get. Because that would be cool to offer it. I would love to be able to do this really easily. Have all the right tools. Having all the right tools makes the difference from a job succeeding, almost every time, or not succeeding, which I feel like that it goes true for anybody that works in any kind of repair industry knows that. For some reason, there's no warping on this old board that I hate. I took the chip off of, which is crazy because I put less heat on this one. But I think it was warped from who I bought it from. Just a slight bit. I try to put it back the right way, try to like warm it up and like have it, be like pressed between stuff to try to straighten it out. But it's hard to do with all this other stuff on here. So I'm hoping it works. I haven't tried it yet. Like I said, I was in a rush. Probably try it tomorrow. Wish I could try it on stream here, but I don't have anything to test it with me. I need to get a wireless camera, so just bring it with me. Also got to clean it up. It's got a lot of flux on it still. But I just wanted to do some measurements and see if the flex or the PEX rail came down at all. Or went up, sorry. It did. It went up by 1, which is crazy because maybe if I wait longer, it'll come up even more. Or maybe it'll go down. Probably go down. So I'm going to measure this again. See if we got any changes. Me messing around with the board. Probably should put it back in the ESD bag. Here we go. Test them. 1, 2. I just love seeing that memory rail so high. If you knew, you would understand why. I really need to go over the board a little bit more, because if this is missing from this board, what else is missing from this board, you know? Or what else is messed up and bridged? I mean, I'm not getting any voltage spikes. I mean, you know, sorry, grounding. Nothing's grounding to the main rails is what I mean. So, and nothing else I've tested shows grounding. Let's see, hold on. There might be another piece here. Okay, it's supposed to be like that. Why is that so flat? Might have to buff that out. Damn. I just like the way my board looks. Except for the giant hole in it. Sorry, I'm bumping the mic. This is my expert analyzation of the missing area components of the area. Their printer. So far, nothing other than that missing one, which is kind of odd. Why would that one be missing? Just catch on something, I guess? Ooh, that's a little knocked off there. That doesn't look good. Oh no. Damn it. That's gonna suck. The hell? Okay, so there's one of these filter caps right here. From the line. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. It goes on this. It goes from one of these pins, which allows like different speeds and stuff, and also can cause issues with actually displaying a picture or being detected properly if one of these capacitors are broken. Well, this one's about to fall off the board, and I'm hoping it's just the capacitor that's broken and not the traces coming off the board with it. So I'm going to go around and nudge these a little bit. Make sure none of these are coming off in here. Just nudging them a little bit. Okay, so none of those are loose. This one's loose. I wish I could demonstrate that, but I don't have a camera that can zoom in. Damn. I was really hoping that wasn't the case. I saw it tilted a little bit. I was like, oh no. Yeah. So I'm not going to touch it until I get it under a microscope. Whew. Well, that's going to suck because there's another thing. It was all in the general area though. So if I'm looking for something that's going to be broken off or not there or missing, it's probably that area. It's probably right here too. They already had some missing capacitors on the top. It could be why my PEX rail is so low. I don't know. Like I'm just hoping, right? Out on a prayer at this point. I doubt it. Dang it, it's getting lower. That's at 3.13. It's like it gets lower and lower every time I mess with it. The hotter it is, the warmer this gets. Press on a little bit, see what happens here. Yep, still nothing different really. It's a shame. I'm really hoping it's not dead. I didn't kill the boar, or it wasn't dead before. Puffer boar. I guess we'll find out. Oh, yeah. Alright. So I'm done poking on that. I'll probably have news for you tomorrow. Wish me luck. I might film it, post it in a YouTube video. That's gonna suck though if it goes up in flames. It obviously won't go up in flames, but it'll go. It'll do what it needs to do, I guess. You know, it'd be awesome though if it just worked, right? That would be so cool. Okay. So I need to fix that little capacitor there and this big capacitor here. And then do a little bit more investigation. And then give it a shot. See what she's got. You know what I mean? I'm actually really chomping on the bit to try this. I should have tried it before stream. But I didn't have time. Time is something I don't have much of. Unfortunately. I should have more time in the day. I think I might straighten it back now. I don't know. I'm done. Alright. I just love these circuit boards. They're so... I don't know. These circuit boards just are awesome. They're amazing. It's like a little city. Whoosh. You know? Got a bunch of different things doing different components doing different things. Everything's working in unison to bring you just an awesome product that can give you an awesome outcome of like AI or, you know, it's amazing. You guys never seen like how the process of a silicon die is turned into a chip? You should watch it. It's amazing. Actually, really interesting. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's like it's crazy how precise they have to do it. Also, I mean, whenever you know how they have different versions of like i7, i5, you know. i9. The i7 and i5 are just, you know, they're not very, they're what is it, defective. They're defective i9s. Or what the highest is, it could be a Xenia processor, but I think they just try to stay it within this family, you know. And then like an i7 17700K, but without graphics and without internal graphics built into the CPU. That's a defective i7 7700K, because the part that does the graphics that they print onto the die gets messed up by like a misprint, dust, or some type of debris, something that messes up the pattern on the die. And so they just repurpose it because, I mean, why not? Obviously. And it's saving resources. And they can't print a perfect i7, i9, can't print a perfect i9 every time. They can't. It's impossible. It's not something that's systematic. I'm sure they will eventually. Same thing with graphics cards. The 3080 is a defective 3090 processor. They use the same GPU core, just with missing. Just have different like buses and stuff that are messed up on the die. I don't know the whole terminology exactly very well, but I know how it works. That's all that matters, right? I hate terminologies. It's not that I hate them. I just can't memorize them for the life of me. What is that called? Buzzwords. Terminology and I can't remember like how you say that. Acronyms? That might be it. Yeah, I think it's acronyms for technology. Drives me up the wall. I know a few, but they're not cool, or they're just normal. Like obviously PCH, CPU, GPU. This is what I'm going to put. Two 3090s and a 3080. Well, a 3090 and a 3090 Ti, and then a 3080. Check that out. Oh, boy, massive. It's gonna be open case. See this? I gotta get RAM. M.2. I have the cooler. It's just one of those normal style, elongated ones. Shouldn't be using the CPU very much. But look, how many RAMs? DDR4. I'm gonna try to put 256 gigabytes RAM in this thing. We'll see. Probably start out with a 128, and then it's got four. It's got four of these PCIe Express slots for the graphics cards. I'm gonna have to get risers and mount them weirdly. Hopefully I can find brackets that I can just drill into this that holds them up. If not, we'll figure it out. And then this is gonna run my local AI that I'm already having cooking right now. So stay tuned for that. By the way, I got it over here. This is, I don't know if I can show that. It's running one in 3090 and a 3080 right now. And it's serving your friend here. Yeah, that's it. Luckily I closed